Big Phil Williams joins me now on Your Sport Swindon. Phil, how you doing?
Yeah, good, Steve, man. Long time.
Long time no see, although we saw you in action in December on the last show. Your career is very much on the road, so you know your opponent. Good for you to be in Swindon and be in the home corner.
Yeah, brilliant, mate. Boxing in Swindon is, it don't come around often, to be honest. You know, you're lucky if you get 2-3 shows a year. So the fact that Mark and Paddy have now interlinked and brought professional boxing back to Swindon just gives us so much to look forward to. And obviously, you know, the generations that want to get involved in boxing, bringing boxing back to Swindon, like, you know, being at a fight town and whatnot, it's just brilliant, yeah. So.
And looking back at that fight, it certainly wasn't a fight of the night contender, but I spoke to you afterwards and you're very disappointed that it finished in a draw. You felt you'd won that, and I tend to agree with you. I think you certainly produced the better of the work. So disappointing to only get the draw.
It was disappointing. He was a very experienced fighter. From what I looked at on his record, I think that was his 100th fight. So the experience he had, he wasn't a great boxer, but he knew what he was doing. He knew how to make the fight shitty in theory, and he did. Little dirty tactics, hitting on the back of the head and stuff like that, which just naturally disorientates you. So it got to the point where I then started getting frustrated, and then the game plan just went out the window. So I was really quite angry after. But Paddy, I went back to the changing room. He said, "Did you lose?" And I said, "Well, no, I didn't lose." He said, "Well, what are you crying for then?" So in a nutshell, you just got to look at it like that. You know, I didn't lose. It wasn't the best outcome, but we learn from it. It's constant learning. April, we're winning, you know, we're going in, the work starts now, we've got Asia, we've got a massive camp, we're going to be a new me, and, you know, come the April show, this is where we want to perform and put on a show and get our big win.
So in terms of being a new you, what are we talking about? Are we talking from a fitness point of view, from being busy in the ring on fight night?
Yeah, I mean, obviously my game varies, as you know, because I box away, I box as the away fighter. So out there, we're there to kind of, it is what it is, boxing, you know, people that know boxing. We've got the journeymen, we've got the guys, we turn up, we make the fights happen, we make the shows continue to run, we keep the sport going as a whole. You've got the prospects that go and sell all the tickets, that turn up, you know, they're the ones that want to go and win world titles. So there's a fine balance in it. So I'm kind of in that situation where 99% of all my fights are going to be away. I'm going to go there, even if I think I've won, I'm probably not going to get a decision. It is what it is. You live with that, but at the same time, you know, I've got a family to think about. Financially, you know, I've done great. I've had 11. I got my 11th fight next week. I made my debut in June last year. So to have 11 fights in the space of 8 months, I've got 2 weeks off after that, and then I'm out again on 2nd of March. You know, and the phone just don't stop. My manager just keeps me so busy. So yeah, it's just brilliant. We're just ready to fight anyone, anywhere, and I stay safe. I do what I need to do, and you know, we just keep moving forward.
Is it difficult to have so many fights on the road, and then, like you'll have in April, you'll probably be out 3 or 4 times before April maybe, and then you're going to come to Swindon, you're the home fighter, you're expected to come out and fight. Is it difficult to do that, because it's obviously a different style? You are a defensive style when you're in the away corner. But here in Swindon, you know, we want to see you put on a show. So is it difficult to adjust?
It's very difficult to adjust. You know, as you know, previously I come from having like 60 white-collar fights where I won probably 54 of them, won everything, and was out there to win, and I always did win. Gone in a pro game and knew what I was getting into, and went out there and, you know, haven't had a great record as a pro, but I've always done myself, you know, really well. I've always had big compliments for, you know, like made my debut on David Hayes' show. People were like, Hughie Fury come up to me after and like, you know, you shouldn't be on the road, you got potential. Like, it is what it is. Coming to Swindon and fighting, again, it's different because, you know, I've had 10 fights now, 9 of them fights have been on the road, 1 in Swindon. So we're going out there and we're making it difficult for these prospects, making it really hard. There's been decisions that I should have got that even they've said we're surprised we got that decision. So I've made it really hard for these prospects. When I come to Swindon, I want to win. So yeah, I've got to kind of up it and change the game plan a bit. But that's where I work closely with Paddy, and we put things together. And you know, we had that conversation about 10 minutes ago actually. And obviously, yeah, there's a few tweaks that are going to be happening in the gym. There's going to be some changes in respect of possibly the weight that I'm at, because I'm at heavy. I've had a chat with my manager, and at some point this year you'll obviously hear that I'm now going to be going into the cruiser division. long way off yet because of weight, etc. But you know, I'm committed to doing that. I've had a chat with my manager. We've worked out that that's a good move. So yeah, there's a lot of weight to shift off, and I think that again will bring out more potential in me. I'll be sharper. I'm improving in the gym week in, week out, getting good feedback from Paddy and the lads in the gym. So yeah, just keep grinding, and obviously come April, you know, we want to get a win, but we're not going to be stupid. We're not going to be going in there April and let's go and entertain the crowd. You know, this is boxing. Yeah, we want to put on a good show. We're not going to be going out there having a war. You know, we're gonna work out a game plan. We're gonna do it, and we're gonna aim to get the win in a good, positive way. And if that be by points, or if that be by knockout, you know, it don't make a difference to me. But I'm looking to, you know, put on a show in Swindon and get a win.
So you mentioned that you're going to look to go down to cruiserweight then at some point. What's the ultimate reason for that? What are you seeing more opportunities at that weight possibly in the future?
I think the heavyweight division is not overly massive, and where I've gone on the road as a heavyweight, I was privileged last year to actually get as many fights as I did. Main reason is we didn't ever duck anything. My manager we always accepted fights, and we always accepted fights on the right terms, i.e. rounds. Like Cash Ali fight. The Cash Ali fight was a massive risk fight. He's ranked 13th in the UK. We were ranked at the time in the 40s. But my manager negotiates. He gets a good deal out of the fight, and we go and we take it. The heavyweight division at that point didn't have no people like myself that were ready to fight. So we were getting a lot of work because people were saying there's a guy on the scene that's willing to fight anyone, and they were using me to fight their prospects, and I was getting a lot of work. This year we've learned that there's a few new bodies come out into the heavyweight game who are also on the road, and without mentioning any names, there's been one or two that have taken fights at what we would say is not worth it. It's rubbish money. That then puts me in a situation where these guys, if they're going to take fights at a lower cost, then it puts me in a situation where people are not going to use me because my manager wants the best out of me, and we're not going to take stupid fights for crap money. We want to get what we can out of boxing. Whereas the cruiserweight division, as it stands, we haven't got any guys on the road, and we've got a massive league, a much bigger league of fighters in the cruiserweight division. So in a nutshell, the work will increase. My manager said he gets constant phone calls asking for cruisers to fight prospects. So the work's going to increase. There'll be more work. The money will still be good, if not better. And I've got to look at this sport as a business. And boxing is a business. It is a business. It's all about, you know, as we know, it's all about the ticket sales. It's all about everything, all political, mate. So I've got to treat it as a business. And if that's what the advice is for me to get what I need out of boxing, which is a good career, great experience, and some financial reward, then that's where I need to be. So it's going to be tough, mate, and I'm honestly not looking forward to it because when I talk about weight, I mean we're talking probably 14 kilograms to come off of me. So when that comes off me, you know, it'll be like, is that Phil? I'm going to be a new guy. But we got to do it, mate, because it is what it is. So yeah, it all starts, mate. It all starts now, and diet, nutrition, hard work, training, and just really putting the work in now.
So it sounds like new year, new Phil.
Yeah,
that's got to be this.
It's going to be tough, man. You know, because I like coach. You know, I like my Guinness, and so I'm not saying I'm going to treat myself, but I'm going to be, you know, working hard in the gym and getting where we need to be. So everything's going good at the minute. You know, I'm learning a lot. I remember first training with Paddy, and there was things that were just all over the place, mate. Really, all over the place, and the feedback now, I remember the little things like the feedback now is just that's improved. So when you're getting feedback that things have improved, you know you're working up the right street. So now it's just continuously working further up that street to improve on other things and overall just, you know, make us a better fighter.
Brilliant. Well, we're looking forward to April, and we're looking forward to seeing a little bit of the new Phil Williams. And you know, we wish you all the best in training and good luck for fight night on the night.
Yeah, really.
Cheers, Phil. Thank you, buddy.